The episode begins with a girl getting heckled by her boyfriend. He tells her if they want to go anywhere, she would be the one paying for it. She retaliates with a kick, but he blocks it and throws her to the ground and further insults her as he leaves. She is then seen in class moping to her friends about how her first boyfriend broke up with her. Her friends tried to warn her, but she thinks he looks like Ken Takakura, her version of the perfect man. Her friends destroy her confidence and tell her men like that don't exist anymore. She walks through the school hallway, feeling dejected when she sees a boy at the back of the class getting bullied. She intervenes and the bullies stop, as she is curious to find out what he is reading as she thinks about how lame people are for bullying others. She gets up and leaves the class, as she walks down the hall and talks to herself. The boy who was bullied earlier tells Momo he knows why she is in love. He asks her if she is in the occult and further goes on a rant about aliens, and she, being frustrated, completely dismisses him, hurting his feelings. Feeling sorry, Momo then later apologizes and tells him she doesn't believe in aliens, but in ghosts. He laughs at her and explains to her that ghosts aren't real. They then make a bet. Momo says if ghosts are real, then the boy will be her gopher. The boy, Occult-kun, tells her if aliens are real, then she will be his gopher. Later, Momo is seen in Nagi Hospital, a UFO hotspot. Simultaneously, Occult-kun is at a spiritual hotspot tunnel in attempts to prove that ghosts don't exist. As the two argue back and forth, Momo tells Occult-kun the reason why she believes in ghosts is because her grandmother was a medium. A flashback shows that she was always forced to do a ritual while walking to school by her grandmother, and she was made fun of as a result. Momo explains that she still loves her grandmother because she was always nice to her and grew her up, and this is why she believes in ghosts. Momo then asks Occult-kun why he believes in aliens, to which he replies that he doesn't need a reason to like something. Just then, Occult-kun spots a yokai named Turbo Granny. Occult-kun then tries to sprint to the end of the tunnel, but Momo warns him not to let the granny outrun him or he will be cursed. As the phone loses connection and Momo tries to run for the exit, she is met by 3 mysterious men who capture her, rip her clothes off, and strap her to a chair. These 3 men, the Serpoians from the planet Serpo, explain to Momo that they can only reproduce through clone technology and have decided to extract Momo's uterus after sex. As the Serpoians try to use psychokinesis to arouse Momo's sexual desire, she resists them. Just as they were about to physically force her, her cell phone rings. A foot kicks the alien through the phone. The Turbo Granny, who has possessed Occult-kun, bites one of the Serpoians' sack. The aliens and the cursed Occult-kun battle. Although formidable, the aliens overpower Occult-kun with their psychokinesis abilities. He reflects on how he always wanted to see aliens and thought they were friendly. He has always been an outcast and bullied because he was different. However, Momo was the only one who stood up for him, and for that he vows to protect her, but is struck down from another attack from the aliens. Momo, who is about to be overwhelmed by the aliens' psychic powers, remembers the instructions her grandmother gave her. Momo then surprisingly activates immense psychic powers, overpowering the aliens and breaking out of their clutches and defeating the Serpoians. As Momo tries to find Occult-kun to escape the spaceship, she is then attacked by him. Momo tries to free Occult-kun from the Turbo Granny's curse, but was only able to retrieve his body. The Turbo Granny's spirit explains to Momo that she has his weenie, and in order to lift the curse, she needs to come to the tunnel in order to get it, then vanishes. Panic ensues as the spaceship crashes. However, Momo and Occult-kun come out unscathed. As the two leave the ship, they both realize that aliens and ghosts exist. Occult-kun then gets up and leaves Momo, telling her that he will find a way to break the curse himself. They then share a solemn moment as she realizes that he is actually Ken Takakura, shocking her.